Alright everybody, what's going on? It's your boy C4 here, and today I'm talking about actually pretty big news regarding the NCAA football franchise. I'm not sure if any of you guys are like really big into the news about the game, but I believe Wednesday NCAA said it won't let Electronic Arts use its logo and name in video games. Well, there's basically the Ed O'Bannon lawsuit, where it's trying to say that these video games will owe billions of dollars to former players for allowing their likenesses to be used for free in the video game. NCAA said it wouldn't enter a new contract with EA Sports beyond NCAA 2014, but EA has said that they plan to produce a college football game that will still feature all the teams like Florida, Georgia, and Oregon and shit like that, but you just won't have the NCAA. So it'll be like College Football 15, I believe, is what they're basing, kind of like loosely saying what's going to be the next year's game, because colleges and the universities license their own trademarks and all that good stuff, so it's more EA dealing with the colleges as opposed to NCAA to get the rights to all like their uniforms and jerseys and logos and stadiums and shit like that. But this is actually pretty big news because it really leaves, because I don't know, if everyone knows that 2K makes a better football game than EA. EA sucks at making football video games. And that being said, let's not be too harsh. NCAA Football 14 is by far the best football game I've played because it's the only people on the market. EA has completely monopolized not only the college football but just the football video game market. And it's pretty widely renowned that NFL 2K5 is regarded as the best football game ever made. And it's just because 2K games are way more funner and there's a way less promotion and ways to pocket nickel and dime everyone that EA has, such as Ultimate Team's basically a fucking, you might as well call it a Ponzi scheme, so to speak, because they're basically just giving you a game mode that they expect you to keep paying and buying packs and getting fucking Xbox Live coins and shit like that to buy packs and all that good stuff. So they just keep sucking at your teeth, stealing all your money, and until your wallet's bone dry. 2K's always had a more funner, user-friendly game. So that means we believe, will 2K jump in and try to swoop in and say, you know what, fuck it, we're going to start doing the NCAA games, because for NCAA to not have a college football game and for it just to be regarded as like EA College Football 15, there's like 2K has an opportunity to take a huge chunk of the football playing market back with the NCAA, because more people are destined to go to that game than they would to just a generic College Football 15 game. It will definitely cost 2K Sports a fuck ton of money to get all the licensing for NCAA because, depending on how this lawsuit will pan out, they probably wouldn't even get the rights if this lawsuit's not finished this time next year, where 2K would be able to, buy the rights and develop a game in time. So, it's really hard to, like I just said, what I just said there, it's really hard to assume or really forecast what's going to happen because this lawsuit is really fucking everything up with Ed O'Bannon and college basketball. But, I really hope that this is just the beginning of the end of EA and football, because just think about how sick it would be having 2K15 college football and NFL 2K15 instead of EA. Like, that would be fucking phenomenal. I don't, like, obviously 2K, you can't make EA to be with this big bad monster, because even though they technically are, it's all a business, it's all about getting dollars, money makes the world go round, and in some retrospect, 2K is the exact same. They're definitely not, the only company that's like, you know what, we don't care about money, we want to make the best game for the players, which is pretty much bullshit. 2K is definitely all in it for the money, but the way it happens is that 2K makes a much better football game than EA Sports, so keep your fingers crossed that will be what happens. But like I said, until this lawsuit's over, no one's going to really know what's going to happen. And now on to like the second topic of this video, I guess. We'll kind of just slam a bunch in instead of making 2 or 3 different videos. Something that's grinding my fucking gears in fucking NCAA Football 14 is the horrible bidding that's going on in the auction house in the Ultimate Team. I don't know if any of you guys have experienced the same problems I have, but when you're bidding on an auction and it gets down to like the 1 minute or less mark, you basically have to keep like going in and going out of the auction to refresh it to see who the top bidder is. And like, when motherfuckers like, god damn it, people just come in and bid shark you. You don't even have a chance to like counter offer their bid. It's basically whoever gets the luck of the draw on the final bid before the auction runs out gets the player. And I don't know if a lot of you guys, if you just started playing Ultimate Team in NCAA, in FIFA, which is by far like the most prominent Ultimate Team, like they have that shit fucking down to science. They have it everything how it should be, and I really don't understand why NCAA, or even just from what I've seen about Madden Ultimate Team, don't model it right after what FIFA has done. Is that basically there's always going to be a rotation of 25 seconds per bid at the end of an auction. So that means that if some motherfucker has been sitting on, just comes in the last 5 seconds and sees like Warren Sapp for 10,000 coins, he bids in 10,000 coins, and with the current way NCAA has it, he'll win the auction with 10,000 coins because it's just a matter of who has the last bid when the auction runs out. Now, in FIFA, say that you see Warren Sapp for 10,000 coins and there's 5 seconds left. You bid 10,001 coin. That thing automatically shoots back up to 25 seconds, and you have to wait, giving everyone else that wants to actually win that card 25 full seconds to either up their bid or decide that they no longer want to pay that price for that player. That way there you kind of weed out who really wants to get that player or not. It gets the user who's selling the card much more money because it gives you more time for players to really battle it out and make increasing bids. But I mean, fuck. The way it goes right now, I've lost out on like 5-6 players just because I wasn't the last one bidding. They don't even have like a good refreshing system. It's not even like they made it so that with this final person with the bid gets the player. They don't even make it so it's easy because you can't even refresh on that page. You have to keep going back and forth from the page, and that time difference between going in and going back out, you can get fucked over and you can just end up losing a player just like that. I've done it 3, 4, or 5 times in the last fucking 3 days, and it's really, really fucking frustrating. I've totally decided to not even bother going on the auction market and try to bid for players until I do the pack opening, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are waiting for, where if you subscribe, you leave a comment on the pack opening video that you've subscribed and you want to be in the auction, and based on the amount of people that go to that, I will get the peg packs, 50 packs, 38 packs, 16 packs, all that good shit. Peace!